here.
I'm trying to get closer.
So we're going to talk about today. We talked about returns yesterday. We had another return today, and how if anybody tells you that this job is easy, they're lying.
Yes.
Um, and
Liars.
we're going to share some sales with you. We have a lot of sales and some good sales as well. 15 total items as we stand right this minute.
I'm looking at one that's hard to get to right now.
Oh, yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to it. So, but before we get started, my name is Aaron.
I'm Amber.
And we're full-time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday to talk shop with you all out there.
Yes.
So, first thing first, the return that we got yesterday. So we said we had 9 returns in the last 3 weeks. So 9, I guess, is just not an even enough number. So we had to get to 10.
Yeah.
And if you don't remember, about 2 weeks ago, maybe less than 2 weeks, week and a half.
Last week.
Last week, okay. Beginning of last week, probably. We sold the
Taylor
Swift Thunderstruck, Wonderstruck perfume. And apparently on delivery to this individual, the charms were broken off. So like it had a little like chain around it with charms. It was pictured that way. We literally never even had to store this item because it sold within 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no way that these charms would have fell off. Maybe it came off in delivery or when you were taking it out of the package or anything. But regardless, we're gonna take it back. I did offer a 10% discount for the charms being off because I don't think it's that big of a deal, other than
what he pictured was like 3 of the 4 charms. So to me, if something arrived broken, I would show every single piece that arrived broken. Like open it up and just take a picture. It's broke. But no, it was just 3 of the 4. So I'm thinking rough opening, and then it flew, and he had to go find them.
Yeah, and so he's trying to say that he's all just disappointed and
like
all this
it's
other stuff.
Like I wasted my time.
I offered a 10% discount. They declined it. And so at that point, I reached out because she pointed out that there was 3 charms, not the 4.
Hey, good morning, Josh.
I looked and saw that there was 4 on our picture. So I was like, hey, sorry for the inconvenience. Just please be sure to include the 4 charms when you return them. And then they replied, I will. However, it's obvious that the chain and charms were broken before shipment to me, and it was packaged well. Waste of my time. So again, what's the purpose of sending that? Like being accusatory, like we would send something that was damaged without telling you that it was damaged. We never had to store it. So I told him like I promise, when we shipped it, it was together. We didn't even have to store it because it sold so quickly. And then they never responded. But it's just...
And even the package doesn't look damaged, like the box doesn't look damaged. I use so much tissue paper, bubble wrap, and packing paper that it wouldn't be bothered in shipping. I don't want the bottle to break on shipment. I did hazmat for shipping, and the way I wrap it, like there's just no way. It was even in a case.
Yeah.
So there's no way it moved at all.
So at the end of the day, I do think the principles of reselling are easy.
Okay.
Collectively, if you separate them out, there's a lot of easy tasks that are like associated with reselling, and if you separate them out, that's easy. But the collective, so just the vast majority of the stuff that you have to come across and do with regards to reselling can become difficult. And then also there are emotional aspects of the job that can make this job...
I couldn't handle this job by myself.
Really difficult.
Yesterday, I was like upset at him over this because I'm like, no, look, we had 4. He has 3. He opened it wrong. It wasn't my packing. Like, I'm totally emotional all the time. Like, it's just how I am.
So it made it difficult to kind of talk through it a little bit because I wanted to work on trying to get the partial. Right. And at the end of the day, like, I still have a job to do. Like, I have to be able to go back, list more items, try to get things more prepared for, continuing to sell. In the big scheme of things, we're going to get the item back. We're going to probably deduct $10. We're going to resell it.
Yep.
The next person's going to be happy. We'll include all the charms. Yeah. And so we're still going to make money and profit on this item, even when we have to pay return shipping there, return shipping, and then doing the whole process again. And I don't think it's going to take long. Honestly, I'd rather them send it back quickly so we can get it listed as quickly as possible than have them sit on it and, it
miss the opportunity at Christmas to sell fast.
Yes.
We are from South Carolina.
So it's an interesting, it's an interesting business. It is not easy. So anybody that tells you it's not easy,
You have to be really cool-headed and be able to handle customer service well.
Yes, absolutely. And, you can't take things personal either. Like when they said that, like at first I was like, you're going to try me. You're going to try me, but I'm not going to go for it.
Nice to meet you too. Glad you're here. So are we going over our sales?
So yeah, we have 15 items to sell, to share with everybody out there. I'm trying to get to the
We have sold these in the last 24 hours on eBay, and I'm about to ship them out.
Yes. And so the first item is this lot of silverware, and most of them are new, still in the package. This is one that's not in the package. It's got an interesting little design with it. So these generally don't sell quickly, like silverware won't sell quickly, but they are still very desirable. And
you can get good money for it too.
You just have to wait for the right buyer to come. So I think we paid $15 to $20 for this at one of the big long sales.
Okay.
And we just sold it for $130 plus shipping.
Nice.
So nice return on that one. All right, I'm gonna go Gadget Arms and see if I can get it.
Let's see if we don't kick over the light. Ah, look at you. If I tried that, it would be bad news.
Oh.
Okay, next sale, next big sale. We have a classic or Clemson starter jacket.
And we need to get this ugly stuff out of our house.
It's really cool.
I think we paid $30 at a thrift store with this.
Yeah, and it has like its own little tiger patch.
And it's got the old school classic, like everybody had a starter jacket like this when they were kids. I think I had one.
Where they all wanted it.
It was Michigan Wolverines at the time.
Yeah.
I believe.
What was cool about this jacket was there were tickets in the pocket.
Yeah, so we sold the tickets for $20 and we sold those already. And so that almost covered the whole cost of the jacket. But then the jacket sold for $124.95 plus shipping.
Fun.
And it was a fast seller.
Yeah, it was.
So we had it for maybe 2 weeks. The town, this is, you need to.
Oh, no. Said, can you send me one jacket?
The town, this is for Golden State.
Huh.
NBA hat, and this snapback sold $14.95 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing. It did have a couple flaws, otherwise it would get an extra $5.
Yeah.
So I'll just make sure I picture it and notate that one.
Always be on the lookout for toner. Toner really doesn't expire as fast as
I just don't think it even expires.
Yeah, it might not.
And therefore you can not be worried about. So like whenever I get ink, I get nervous that I want to.
That's before 2027. But still.
I want to sell things like ink fast.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this expired 2 years ago. Somebody buy it today, please.
Yeah.
In this case, we've had this for probably a couple months. We had 2 other colors with it. Didn't really pay that much for it. So this is pure profit, $59 plus shipping on that toner.
Nice.
So great sales today,
yeah,
I will tell you. Started really hot today with sales. WWE 2K14.
Oh, they're from India. Wow.
$10.95 plus shipping.
All the way from India. Watching.
That's
pretty cool.
I'd imagine it's pretty early or
Usually
late.
we get stateside people, so that's pretty neat.
Pretty late over there.
What did this sell for?
That sold for $10.95 plus shipping. This is probably our first Intellivision from that big Intellivision buy that we bought.
Yeah, shouldn't have.
Not worth it. Mission X, $12 plus shipping on that one. And I took an offer on that just because I was like, these don't seem to be selling at all. I want to see them go.
Yeah.
So, bye.
Another toner.
Another toner. So it is a toner kind of day, which I probably think this is all the toner we had.
Oh, yeah.
We're probably out of toner. Because we have a hard time keeping toner in our store. This Canon toner, $45 free shipping on that.
Now you do want to stick with the name brand toner.
Yes.
Because you can get, Vero on the knockoffs.
Vero on the knockoffs. Or the knockoffs just don't sell anyway. So why would you want to sell something that could get you Veroed? And also...
And usually those aren't worth as much anyways because you can get them like on Amazon and stuff.
This little messy action figure.
And that's cool.
Cool thing is you can pull this and you can actually kick its leg.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How much did this sell for?
$29.95 plus shipping.
Okay. Well, my cousin or my nephew would have loved this probably.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had this.
Well, we had it.
How long's it been?
We've had it for probably 6 months.
Okay.
Well, I always tell her all the time, I'm like, when you're looking for gifts, you need to check our store first.
I know.
She doesn't listen to me.
It's not as easy.
So I know you people out there agree with me that they just don't want to listen.
Stop. It's hard to go through. You
heard me that time, huh?
It's hard to go through the store and pick out a gift when I have something in mind and then we don't have that exact thing. It's like, it's frustrating. It's hard to like shop, maybe. I would have got a bunch of cleats.
All right. Minus cleats. Soccer space minus cleats. Yes.
You can filter that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can search some interesting ways. So you did not know why I wanted to pick this up, and you thought I shouldn't have picked it up.
I know. It's like, well, okay, go ahead. You tell yours.
Well, $18.95 plus shipping. We paid $2. Okay. But it sold within a week and a half.
In this way, you just got the estate sale?
No.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking it was the one with the head falling off, and I was like, it's broke. Why'd you get this? Okay.
No, those are going to be better.
Okay.
So
the broken ones are better.
Yes.
Alrighty.
But no, that was a Goodwill one.
Yeah.
9 West. 9 West.
This is like a really long sweater jacket.
Yeah. Is it a whole one piece?
Yeah. Thing? It's just a long. It's like a floor length duster jacket. It's not. It's not a sweater.
Okay, it is a coat.
It's cute. It's Chevron 9 West. What did it sell for?
Cardigan, $27.95 plus shipping.
Yes.
All right. One of our best Game Boy sales from a big Game Boy lot purchase. I don't know if you remember this one. It was that random community sale we stumbled upon, and then the guy just had video game stuff, and then we bought a bunch of it.
No, I don't remember.
They had Tech Deck stuff. You bought a bunch of Tech Deck, and it had a Game Boy inside.
Now I remember.
Yeah. $29.95 plus shipping. So sometimes the small stuff.
And if we would have been at that sale earlier, we would have missed him because he wasn't out there.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
It is.
At the end of the day, I'm looking for a pocket because in the pocket
you have inventory.
There we go.
Oh gosh. Let me see it.
It is a buffalo. It comes from the National Parks series of Monopoly tokens.
Okay, what did it go for?
I found they were just too unique to sell together, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sell them.
It even has it. It says USA Opoly.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna sell them individually because people will want this specific token. Maybe their name is Buffalo. Their nickname is Buffalo.
What did it sell for, honey?
$5.50 plus shipping.
Yeah. Or they just lost that piece and they need it back.
They could. I like to think people will use all the Monopoly pieces for other things, and they're wanting to get ready for Christmas time to pull out. I got my own piece. Bam! I'm the Buffalo.
They show up at a party with their own tokens.
Yes. I would do that.
Would you?
Absolutely.
What would you bring?
I don't know.
Oh.
Give me time to think.
Caught you off guard. All right. What we got here?
This lot of 2 Monster High dolls. Claudine Wild.
Hey. And what's up, neighbors? Net profit reselling.
Oh.
Hello.
What up?
Okay. What did these go for?
And Ari Huntington. Those two together sold for $19.95 plus shipping, sold via provided listing. Perfect. I think it must be Andrew.
Yes. If you are Andrew, we figured it out.
And we sold these this morning.
Lawman jeans.
They went out $45 plus shipping.
Yeah, so I had never heard of this. The patch looked pretty cool, and the buttons have their name on it, so I thought it was intriguing. Yeah. Because that's actually on the side where the pockets are.
It did sell via promoted listing, unfortunately.
That's still good, though.
And then I listed this yesterday, and it already sold. So, just to make your day.
My boxes have been ordered, but they definitely didn't get here overnight.
So, I priced it because...
Rattle.
There's a little bit of pieces in there, but it does not impact performance. It fully functions.
That sounds pretty bad. Sounds like...
So, we played it a lot that night.
Just to be sure.
Just to be safe, and everything was fully functional. And this Rock Band 4, so if you don't know, Rock Band 4 is probably one of the more desirable instruments. You know, as you get older, to the older stuff, you're looking at $50 guitars. We just sold a Wii guitar, I think, or I just listed one for $45. This one sold for $99.95 plus shipping.
Perfect. He said you found me.
Yeah. So
nailed it.
That is a pretty good sale. And again, we picked that up at a garage sale for $2.
Crazy.
I did have to buy the game so that we could test it.
Right.
And that took 2 attempts.
And the second time you even thought that disc wasn't going to read either.
Yeah, but it did.
It did.
So
you're just going to hold on to that game?
Yeah, I'm just keeping the game.
Yeah.
So we really good profitable day of selling on our side outside of the return. But that's just the way business operates. And at the end of the day, when we resell the item again, we're still going to be pretty profitable on that in the process. But, you know, I also will say it's kind of on us a little bit because we picked to sell in a category that's higher return likelihood. When you're selling in cosmetic, makeup, beauty, and stuff like that, your buy cost has to be low because the likelihood of returns generally is a little bit higher. So you have to kind of work that into your profit margin. So, yep.
So there you go.
So as far as today goes, I am pretty much done with just about everything that I need to list. I mean, odds and ends stuff here and there. I could set up, and I probably will set up, a game system for the kids to test some games today because at like PS4, I think I have like 6 games that are listable, but I need to test them before I get them listed. So I might set up a PS4 so that they can test those. We do have some errands to run, but you also are going to be setting up a swing downstairs. So
outside, yes.
Outside, an outside swing thing for your
if they're still coming over
birthday,
with my
Christmas thingy.
Yay! I'm so excited.
But then I'm going to be running and going to some thrift stores and hitting up Costco because one of our children has an appointment. So busy day, and I don't think I'm going to really get to too much work stuff today.
Thursday, right?
Friday, we're going to have our bargain hunt just as normal, and I'm not going to have any expectations of getting anything because last time we got nothing. So,
and then yard sales, they look dead.
They look bleak. Yeah. So this would probably be the last chance for us to go to yard sales for this year.
I feel like I've heard this before.
No. No. I say that as saying we may not still go. We may not go.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to be looking, seeing if there's anything, and then knowing that like on the way back we go through
thrift stores and stuff on the way home.
Yeah. And try
looking at stumble-upons.
And looking for stumble-upons, yes. And hoping that we get one. Because all it takes is one at the end of the day. So, all right, I think that's it. Anything else?
I think you covered it all. And we thank you for joining us. And we hope you have great sales and great buys.
Yes.
And a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Shut it off.
We're just going to wait and see.
See y'all later.